Okay, welcome everyone to today's session. Okay, the first thing I want to show us today is how to increase your maximum upload limit in WordPress in WordPress. So to increase the maximum upload limit and also to increase the execution time in your WordPress dashboard. Okay, for your WordPress site generally, you can do that by just installing a simple plugin. This is the plugin here. I've installed it already, but if you want to install it, you just go to add a new plugin. Then you can just search maximum upload. Yeah, just search maximum upload, and this is the plugin I installed here. Okay, and for me, I've installed and activated it, so it is active. It is active for me. So I'll just go back to the list of my plugins, then go under the settings here. So initially for me it was around 64 MB, so I needed to increase it to around 2 gig or so. Yeah, that's 2048 MB. So you can increase it to any size you want. So I increased it to 2048 MB, yeah. And the execution time I increased it to 3600. I think this is in seconds. I think so. Yeah, this is in seconds. So you need it because you may need to upload some file that is beyond the maximum upload file size limit in WordPress. I think the standard is around 100 to 120 MB or so, but I'm not sure, but I think so. I think it's around 100 MB per upload. Can only upload as much as 100 MB to 120 MB. So but you can increase it if you need to upload a larger file size, so you can increase it to around 2 gig. So that's that. And there's another way to do it through your codes, but it's a really complex method for people that are not really familiar with codes. So that's why I choose to explain through using the plugin. And actually, depending on your choice, you can also check out other plugins that are available. When we searched for maximum upload, many plugins were given to us in the results. So you can actually go, you can read their details, check their reviews and all, and check if you. Well, I think for me this has 40,000 plus active installations and all, so I think it's a good choice. But you can also check others. This has a better number of active installation. Yeah, you can check, depending on your choice, you can check anyone you want and install to increase your maximum upload limit in WordPress. So that's that about that. Our major focus today is building an e-commerce website, and also explaining to an extent the WooCommerce plugin or the WooCommerce solution in WordPress. So this is just something we modeled. I didn't do any editing here, just a fresh template. Nothing, I didn't edit anything, just a fresh template I installed using the starter templates plugin. So I just installed it. But what I actually wanted to explain, the part I wanted to explain, since we have covered Elementor and all, you can just check previous recording on how to edit. If you choose to edit this with Elementor, I think it's entirely built except for the header and the footer, which you have to customize in the WordPress customizer. The entire other parts you can completely customize everything to your taste in Elementor, which is pretty easy. But today I'll just be explaining the WooCommerce part and your product category, tags, attributes, and your payments method too. How to include your payment method. So okay, sorry, I'll come into this live. I actually did this in my locals, as you know, my system. I posted it locally on my system. So but I will be illustrating everything I did, how I installed the template and all, here on the live website, which is given to us by Pantheon. So I will then go into my appearance under starter templates to go to the starter templates library. Then from there I will navigate into e-commerce. I'll click on e-commerce and to bring out different e-commerce templates, and you know, actually we have the last project we worked on is on this place, so it will definitely overwrite what we have done before and install everything required for this new template we're installing. And here you have the premiums and the free one. You can choose to go with any one. Okay. You can choose to go with any templates, any e-commerce templates you like, but the major part I'll be explaining today is the WooCommerce aspect, your product, how to edit product, how to add a new product, and other things you need to get your e-commerce sites running. So I'll go ahead and install this template here. I'll go ahead and install this templates here. So okay, these are templates here. We'll not be doing any editing on the templates, we'll just be adding new products, and that'll be all. And perhaps the only reason we may need to go to Elementor is just to display our product, and how to edit and how to customize the product sections in the default WordPress customizer. So yeah, I'll not be uploading any logo. I'll just skip and continue. Then the colors, I'll leave it at the default colors, and I'll still leave the font at default fonts. Then just give me a notice that I need to update some plugin, but I'll just skip that and continue. Then I'll submit and build my website. It will install everything I need for the website, the plugins, the theme, and every other thing, the menus and all the widgets and everything I need for the website. And here we are done. Our website is built for us already, and we can visit it here. I'll exit and go back to my dashboard. So these are our e-commerce website installed for us. So yeah, and you can check into the products, each singular product. This is a product page. Actually, you can also customize. Okay, you can also customize this in the WordPress customizer. So you can also edit how this product page look like. We'll still come to that. But the first place I want to go is into my dashboard, and here we have WooCommerce added and the products also added for us, and the analytics. to analyze your product and all. It has been added to our menu list here, to our dashboard menu list here. So I will go first into the product list. So we have a product page to view all our products. So these are the products I imported together with the template we installed. We have 12 products and all are published. So I will just go ahead and edit the first product here on the list. So to see how to edit a product, so I think this is pretty much looking like the interface we had when we wanted to create or edit a post. And I think this is the classic editor. It's pretty much the same thing for your products too. Pretty much the same thing for your products, except some things are added that are peculiar to you creating the products, like the products data section here. And I think that's it. I think that's it. So the first thing here is your product name, your product title. Then from there you have the description, which you can write or add in this editor here, simple editor here. Then we have the product data section. Then we have the short description of the product. Then we have the reviews, that is the comment on your product. You have it here. You can actually add a comment on your own product. Then this is the setting that is peculiar to the theme we install, which is Astra. Then this is the tag section. We also add the post tags too. We also with post tags, so we also have a section to add our tags to our products too. Although we can also check our tags, the list of our tags, and also add new tags in this section here. And attributes, we'll still be coming to attribute, and also we have an entirely different section for our reviews here too, and our categories. We are still coming to all that. So here you can add the category you want your product to fall in, and here you have the list of what category, and you can actually add a new category here, just like we could also add a new category for our posts too. So you can also have a product gallery, that is different images of the same product. So if we have different view or different images of a particular product, you can actually upload them here. Clicking this will bring out your media library, and that's that. To add different products to your product gallery. Then we have the main featured products image. Then here we have the publish section for you to publish or to make it private, and so on. So that's just the simple part of the product. So here we can add a description, add a title. I don't think there's entirely anything in here, just something similar. I think the only section that is different or new here to us is the product data section. And so we have first the general data, which is as you know, the price of the product. And actually in WooCommerce we have 3 different types of products. We have the physical products, we have the virtual product, and we have the downloadable products. So the virtual products are products, actually if you hover over it, you should see the description. They are intangible products and they cannot be shipped. That is, no delivery cost is added to them. So they are virtual products that are made available to people. Example, perhaps some subscription of some sorts. That's a virtual product. Then we have the downloadable product. That is, after the person has paid for it, the person should be able to download that product, maybe a media file or anything. So that's the downloadable and the virtual product. Then we have a physical product, which can also be a simple product, group product. You can group some products together. Then we have a variable product and the external affiliate product. That is, the product is not actually yours. Perhaps you are selling for somebody and you are selling to gain a part of the product amount. That's that about the different product type we have here. Actually, we can have the physical products which can be shipped, and delivery cost can be added to them. We have the virtual and the downloadable products too. So here the first section here is just to add your price, and you can add a regular price, and you can add the sales price. Perhaps you are having a sales on your store and you want to add the sales price for that product. And you can also change under the settings, the WooCommerce settings. You can also change your currency unit, and change your currency unit. We are still coming to that. Then the next thing here is the inventory. The first thing here is the stock keeping unit. That is just a unique identifier to identify the product stock, something like that. To identify a particular product, just a unique identifier for each distinct product and services that can be purchased. So you can have a unique identifier for each product and services that you are selling. And you can also manage your stock level here. That is, if you do not manually want to indicate if the product is in stock or out of stock, or can be on a back order. Back order is actually an option you give to people to order for a product that is actually not in stock, that is presently not on stock. They can actually order for it. So you can also manage your product, that is, when the quantity, when let's say we have 50 stock quantity, and you have people order for the products until zero, it automatically puts it on out of stock. That is, it's automatic. Then the product will definitely be out of stock when people have finished ordering the maximum stock unit you define here. And you can also decide if it can be you allow the product for back orders. That is, people to order for the products, place order for the product even if actually it is out of stock. So, and the low stock threshold, that is the minimum you can allow for people to order to for the total quantity of the product stock, something like that. Then here we have, if you want your product to be sold individually, or you want to limit the purchases. So that's that. Then here we have the delivery options, or the shipping option. Here to define the weight of the product, the length, the dimensions actually here. Then the shipping class. You can also define your own shipping class based on location or any other criteria. We are still coming to that. Then here we have linked products, that is, product that can upsell, as a product that this particular product can upsell. That is, let me just go over this so that you can see. Upsells are products which you recommend instead of the currently viewed products. That is, products that you recommend when people are viewing this particular product you are editing or you are trying to add here. So that's that. Then we have the cross-sales. That is, cross-sales are products which you promote in the cart based on the current products, and you can define your upsells and your cross-sales here. So let me, if I try to, just because I don't know the list of products, so if you try to search any product, you should bring them out, so for you to add to your cross-sales or your upsells. Then here we have the attributes. You can add, this is the attribute section. The attribute has an entirely different section where you can define your attributes. You can have different attributes for a particular product. You can have attributes like the colors available for that particular product, the sizes available for that particular product, and any other attributes you want to add to your product, if actually it comes with a cover or not, something like that. Different attributes you can add to your product We have the advanced option. Just if you want to add a purchase note after somebody buys that product, you want to leave a purchase note to the customer. Then here we have the menu order, that is the order of the product, the menu. Then here we have cart flow. Cart flow is also a plugin. It's also a plugin, and I think majorly it is for checking out and your cart and your checkout. So you can define flows, the cart flows for your product, and you can also add the cart text for your product. There are actually more extensions you can add to your products to help enhance your product that are available in WooCommerce. And you can search, you can decide to browse the WooCommerce marketplace here for different extensions to your store. For different extensions to your store, we have different payment extensions, different payment and even bookings extensions in WooCommerce. So that's that. But that's the product data section. Product data section. And let's say, okay, here we have pepper, so we want to have different tags. So our products, we can add food. What else? Let me add vegetables, something like that. So you can add those tags to your products. And we have groceries and cheese. You can have a new category as series. Let's say we have series. So parent category. So I'll just add a new category from this place. So I can add this to the category, or just leave it at groceries. And you can actually add different images so let me try to add this to your. So actually, because we increased the maximum upload limit, we now have a max of 2 gig. That is, you can upload files up to 2 gig. So you can change or remove your product image here. Just click on it. So you can change your product image here. We still stick with this and still just go set product image. So that's that. When you are done with your editing, you can update because it's already published. So you can update. So that's editing. That's actually editing a new product. And to add a new product, just a simple process. Just click on add new. Okay. So here you can add your product name. But let me first upload. Let me look for a product we can upload, which I know is already existing. Okay, let me just go with this oil here. I just call it, I don't know what's it. I think it's oil. Yeah, oil. Let me try to name it good oil, something like that. Good bottled oil. Bottled oil. Sorry, I think I got this spelling. Sorry. Yeah, good bottled oil. Yeah. Okay. Then some description. Let me just look for some random text. Just look for some random text here and add to my description. Okay, let me go with this. Then I'll paste it here. Then for the short description, let me just copy this, paste a little of it here. So my price, let me say $10. So it's not on sale, so I won't add any sales price to it. Inventory, let me try to manage the stock level and say we have 20 quantity just on sale. And you can order even when we are out of stock. So that's that. The threshold, let me leave it at 1. Yeah. So sorry. Then the shipping, the weight, let's say 0.5 kg. Actually, you can also change the dimensions of your product. It's under settings. We'll be coming to settings soon. Then the unit, the unit of your weight and dimensions too. You can change them. Then we leave the dimensions. Then the link products, I will leave the parts. Then my attributes, okay. You can actually add a custom new attributes, but I will leave it. Then we'll still come into this attribute section. Then we have advanced. So let me just add a purchase. Thanks for purchasing this product. Okay. So yeah, I think that's a category. Let me put it on juice, oil, liquid, and that. Let me just add this tags. Then I think I can then publish. This is the link to this particular product, or I can publish this product. It's published, and I can preview the product. Yeah, so this is the product we just created. This is the price we actually gave to it, and this is the short description we show here. Then the full description will appear here, and the related products are actually products in the same category as our main product, So yeah, so that's that about products. You can also go into adding a new product here, and let's go into the categories. Product category is actually the same concept with your post category. You can create new categories. Let me check. Okay, let me see if I can add legumes somewhere like that. Then the slug, that is the link to add to the URL to take you actually to that category, to take to the list of products in that category. Parent category. Yeah, the same concept with your post category and all. Same concept. Let's actually say you are selling kitchen materials and you have kitchen utensils and kitchen wares and all. So you can have everything on that kitchen and have different categories under kitchen. Here you can add a little description about the category. I'll just paste the text I copied the other time, and I can add image, an image that will define that category. Let me just add this to define that category, and you can add a new category. So this is the category we created, and you can edit. Actually, the uncategorized category is a default category which you cannot also delete, because every product that does not fall under the categories you have defined automatically placed under the uncategorized category. So it's a default category for every of your products that you didn't categorize, or you didn't add to a category. And you can edit a category by clicking on the edit link here. So the same thing we saw there. Just to change your settings, you can add a description too and update. Then you can go back to your list of categories here. So that's that about categories. Pretty the same thing with our post category, but this time it's actually for products. Then the same thing tags, the same thing with our post tags too. The same thing with our post tags too. So you can add a new post and have stuff here. So actually any tag you add to a product that is not already existing on this list will be added automatically to your tags. And you can also add description. You can add description to your tags, and of course the slug. And these are the number of products that are having this tag, this particular tag. Although I didn't come here to add all these tags, but because I added the tags to particular products, so they were listed as tags here. So you can add a new tag here and description and all. That's that about tag. And attributes. Attributes, you can have attribute. Let's say I want to add an attribute color. So what type of ordering do I want? Just custom ordering. So you want to choose how these attributes will appear in the front end. You want it to appear as a label, a color, or just an image. Just leave it at the default. Then the shape, if it wants to be some square rounded corner, let's go with square. Label. Then we'll add this attribute. And you can edit an attribute here. So still the same thing. So the same, your reviews too. You can check different reviews that people have given to your product. Here you have the type, the author, that is the person who give the review, and the rating. The person give them what's the review, then the product, and the date it was submitted. So that's that about the review. So after I'll go into the WooCommerce, then into this is the WooCommerce home. Let me just check. Let's just check it. Okay, now the first thing you want to do in your WooCommerce is your WooCommerce setting. You need to have a WooCommerce account where you define your store details, your store address, your store, the kind of store that you run, and the industry of your store, the product type you sell, and your business details. So I'll just go ahead and just put my settings here. So I'll put Nigeria. So I'm presently in Kwara. So the states, I'll put in this. Let me just put Anchor alone. City alone. Then if you want to get product update and all that, we'll continue. Yeah. So what kind of I think it's under food and drinks. Okay, I'm selling. What type of product types are you selling? Physical products, are they downloads, subscription, membership, bookings, bundles, customizable products? So we are selling physical products. So just click on continue. How many products do you plan to display? So I'll just go with this because you can never see. Currently selling elsewhere, no, just here, and continue, and continue. So, well, yeah, the theme and all that. I'll still continue using my active theme now. So just to set WooCommerce up. So actually you also need something called a WordPress.com account. That is actually, you need to create an account on WordPress.com. I think you actually need that to link for your WooCommerce actually, and to Jetpack. Jetpack is like a solution that is added upon WooCommerce to help you track your store, your online store, and to help you monitor every activity on it. It has some added features which you may not be able to go into details here. So I'll approve the connection. So this is the WooCommerce one, just listing to us everything we need to set up our store. So since we added products, you may want to add your store details, that is perhaps your store address and all that. So I think this is it. Okay, you can also list your first address, your second address, your city, and your country. Okay. Your city and your country and your zip code. Then where are you selling to? Your selling locations. Your selling location actually is under the setting. We are directed to the settings. Your selling location, if you want to sell to all country, or just select some specific country, or you can select all country, and have some exceptions. And which country are you shipping to? You can actually sell to all locations, but actually you can also define which countries you want to ship to. If you still want to ship to all countries that you sell to, or ship to all entire country, or ship to some particular countries, then if you want to enable tax rate and all for your store, then if you want to also enable coupon codes for your products, then what currency. Now this has been changed to my default settings, because I have an account on WooCommerce. So my default setting on WooCommerce is that my my currency options is in naira, is in naira. But actually, if it is actually in dollar for you, you can switch it to any currency you want, in US dollar or any type of dollar that you want. But mine is in naira because I'm in Nigeria. So, and I actually want to sell to Nigeria, but it still doesn't mean your currency still doesn't mean that you can't sell to other part of. It just means that there has to be some conversion, some currency conversion. That's what it is. And what's the currency position? Is it left or right? For mine, it is left. Yeah, it is left. Then 1,000. What are the 1,000 separator? The 1,000 separated by what? By my currency is separated by comma. Then the decimal is separated by full stop. The number of decimals too. So you can. This is just for your general settings, your store address and all. Then this here is the settings for your product. Now you can also define your shop page. Now, because of the template you are using, the shop page, we have a shop page already. So the shop page is set to this shop, this page called shop page. So can also add to cart behavior. That is, when somebody click on a particular product and add that product to your cart, you don't want your page to refresh or redirect automatically to the cart page. For as in, when somebody adds that to cart, it will take that person to the cart page to view his or her cart, or just enable just add to cart without redirecting that person to the cart page. But the cart will actually get updated. Then the placeholder image. The placeholder image is just an attachment ID or an image URL used for placeholder images in the product catalog. That is for products without image. This is an image ID or a tag to replace image products, to replace to stand in place for products without images. And here, just like I told us the other time, that we can change the units for our weight and for our dimension. So you can choose any units you want from this place. Then our dimensions here. Then this is to set if you want to enable reviews for your product. You want to enable review for your product, and you want your product to also have star ratings. Star rating. We will still leave all this checked for all our products. Then here is our shipping settings. So you can set your shipping location or your shipping zones here. So you can add a new shipping zone, and you can edit the existing one. Now you can also define your shipping method. So I will go ahead and edit this. So this is the present shipping zone, and you can also target specific location with a zip code. You know the zip code or postal code of that particular location. You can add it here, and it will add that to this zone that you have created. You can actually create a new zone in a particular a particular country. You can have different zone in the same country. That it is Nigeria, it doesn't mean that to be your zone has to be an entire country. You can have different zone within a particular country, and you can also enable free shipping for a particular location. That is, when it tracks the location of your visitor, of your website visitor, or your customer. So, and it gives that person a shipping price depending on that location. But since this is set defaultly, since we are in the same location as the person that created that store, so it sets automatically to free shipping. So you can disable free shipping for that particular location, and you can set a general shipping method for people in Nigeria. So I can add a new shipping method that is a flat rate. I can have a flat rate, a free shipping, or just a local pickup. For flat rate, that is, they will have to pay a particular amount of money for shipping to that particular location. Now you can define free shipping. You can also set local pickup. That is, they will have to come pick up at the store, at your physical store. So we'll go with this flat rate because this is more common. So, and add your shipping method. So you can edit that, then you add your cost here. If it is taxable or not, you remove it. It's not taxable. So then you add the cost of your shipping. The shipping is also the delivery cost. That's just a simple term. So you add your shipping cost here. Let's say 1,000 naira. Yeah, let's say 1,000 naira for all shipping in Nigeria. So then we save that changes. So that's added. So for anyone ordering from Nigeria, they'll have to pay a flat rate of 1,000 naira. 1,000 naira. So you can add different shipping zones. So I'll go back to my shipping zones list. So I can add. Let me try to add a new shipping zone, and let me say Lagos. So if I try to search Lagos, Nigeria, that is people ordering from Lagos, Nigeria. So I can add a shipping method for them. Since I'm in London and they are ordering from Lagos, I can decide to say I'll add a flat rate for them. Then I will add my cost. Let's say because we are ordering from Lagos, the shipping cost is 1,500 naira. Then I'll save the changes. So anybody ordering from Lagos, Nigeria, we have to pay a shipping cost of 1,500 naira. So that's how you add your shipping cost, your shipping zone, and add a payment method for your shipping zone. So we also have the shipping options. This different option for shipping. How do you calculate the shipping cost? You can enable the calculator in the cart page. That is, when people, when they insert the product in their cart, the shipping calculator also comes up. That is, as they add new product to their cart, if additional products we incur new shipping costs, it calculates it for them automatically. So you can also how to automatically get the shipping destination for that particular customer. You can decide to make it a customer billing address. When the customer is about to check out, after ordering and adding product to his cart and is about to check out, the customer will have to drop a billing address and there's also an option for a shipping address, but most people actually still make their billing address their shipping address, and you can also force the shipping to the customer billing address. And for some people, the billing address is actually different from the shipping address, and you can also enable debug mode. So that's the shipping option, and you can have shipping classes too. Yeah, shipping classes can be used just to put products of similar type, and can be used by some shipping methods. That is, for a group of products, you can have a class for them and have the same. That is, if you don't want the categorization of your shipping to be by zones, it can actually be by different product class. Let's try to add a new shipping class, and let's try to add let's say a group of products called process. Let's say process shipping. Process shipping. So you can add description, then you just have to save that, and you can edit that too. So that's a shipping class. So when you are trying to add a new product, you can add the product to a particular shipping class. So I think that's that. Then for payments, you can have different payment plugins or payment extensions depending on your choice first, and perhaps depending on your location and your currency. So you can have, there are many payment extensions. We have Stripe, which I think is the leading payment extension which you can use. And for perhaps people in Nigeria, mostly I use Paystack. I have only used Paper once for a client, but I use Paystack because it's easier to use. But for this I'll just be going with Paystack to show you how to add a payment method. But let me just let me enable Stripe card processing, then try to also get started with. Okay, I think maybe I show us how to use Paystack and Paper. So you get started. So this is the Paystack. To create a new account of Paystack, just go to the website. Then you can create a free account or login. But after you created an account and you log in, you can enable Paystack here. Then you can allow for both debit and credit cards. You can add your description here, and the initial mode, payment mode, Paystack gives you is the test mode. So what you need to add here is that is to test your payments. You test your payment, and I think all payment extensions should offer a test mode first. Then when you are done and you are set, then you can change it to the live mode. But when I uncheck this, it will change it to the live mode. That is, it will no longer be the test key here, test secret key. But to link it up with your account, actually you need a secret key and a public key. A secret key and a public key. That is, you need a test secret key, that is for the test mode, and the test public key. And when you when you have enabled the live mode too, you also have your live secret key. The same from your paystack profile, profile and your live public key too, and you can also autocomplete order too, and you can remove the cancel order and restore cart button on the pay for order page here. So there are different settings here that you can add. So and you can add additional gateways, paystack gateways here, apart from the default one that is giving you for free. And you can also enable safeguard, that is, you can save your customers card, perhaps for recurrent purchase also. Then here we have the custom metadata. So I think that's the basic settings you need, but the most important thing here are just the secret key and the public key, and always to make sure that you keep track of this test mode. Perhaps you need to debug some things concerning your payments. You first need to and check if it's working. You first need to put on a test mode, and if you are sure everything is live and everything is fine, you want to go live again, you have to uncheck the test mode, the test mode. Then your payment option can be a pop-up, that is, it can be a pop-up on the checkout page, or it can be a redirect to the default paystack page. So pop-up shows the payment pop-up on the page, while redirect customer to paystack. So that's the option. That's the payment option. That's the payment option here. That's the payment option. Okay, that's that. So then I think, okay, let me save the changes here. So, and you also want to take note of these notifications here. This is just telling us that paystack test mode is the one enabled. So you can click here to just disable it when you want to start accepting live payments on your site. Then here is the paystack merchant details. You can click here to just to input your details here. The details just asking for here are your keys. Then okay, this is for Stripe, because we have enabled Stripe. So actually, any payment method you are not using, you just have to disable them. The only one activated presently are Stripe and paystack. And you can actually also accept payment by direct bank transfer, that is, you want to take direct bank transfer or wire transfer. You can also allow that. All you just need is just to define the account you want the money you want the person to transfer into. So you can add your account here, the account name, the account number, the bank name, and the sort code. Every bank has a sort code, and every bank has a SWIFT code, and I think this is the bank number also, something like that. So you just have to fill in this option to let the customer know where he's transferring to, and you can leave some instruction for the customer here after the transfer, some instructions on how to transfer or things to do after the transfer has been done, and you can leave some descriptions here too. So some descriptions for the customer here too, and you can also drop some instructions here. So the instruction here just be added to the thank you page or the emails. So after the person has done the transfer, so just some instructions for the customer let the customer know the next line of action also. So you can also enable that. That's bank transfer. You can enable bank transfer, and you can also allow for check payment too. You can also allow for cash on delivery. Cash on delivery, that is, the customer pays after you deliver. On delivery, the customer pays on delivery. And there are also other payments methods. We have WeChat, bank contact, different payments method that you can add here. Then also PayPal. Let's try to check PayPal too. So to get started with PayPal, you need to check some things. Standard card processing. Okay. Then this is just a list of cards that are acceptable on PayPal. You can activate PayPal. That is, you need to link it with your account. With your account, select your region. So it will log me in and send some code to my number. So 36. That code was sent to my number because to ensure security, PayPal always sends a login code to your number or to your email, to your registered email. So I'll continue my personal account. Agree and connect. So I'm connecting my PayPal account to WooCommerce. So this just for some feedback. I will just cancel it. So I'll go back to WooCommerce. So my PayPal account now is not connected to it. So PayPal does that automatically for us. That is the key aspect, the secret key aspect, the client ID and the merchant ID. Actually, you can also get this from your PayPal profile. And you can define the checkout settings here, the title, description, and all here. Then I think you can try to check the settings, that is the button, the checkout button. You can also edit the button here, how the button will appear and all, the text on the button, or the label, the color of the button, and the shape of the button, how it will appear. So we'll try to, okay, let me try to go, okay, let me enable PayPal first, then save my changes. Then I'll try to check out. I'll try to add the product to cart and check out. So I will add to cart, then view my cart. So yeah, this is the cart. And if you know, there was a place where we saw if we could add coupon code for our products, but that's if you want to offer coupon code for your product. So this product, actually, since we changed the currency, this actually shouldn't be 15 naira, but it was because it was initially $15, so it just added the naira. It didn't convert it, so you can go ahead and change. So that's another thing you want to check when you are changing your currency. Always check the prices, because it won't do the conversion, you just change in currency. That's all. So here we have the price of the product, then the shipping cost. This was the shipping cost. So we are shipping to Kwara, that is my present location. It identified my present location. These are solutions that are added under the hood for us by WooCommerce. They tracks my location and identifies my location and categorizes under a shipping zone, which is in Nigeria. I added a shipping cost of 1,000 naira for every location in Nigeria. So that's what it has added for me. So it calculates everything for me. So I'm paying 1,015 naira for this product. So I'll go ahead and proceed to check out. So just to see our payment method. I think it's still loading, but here is where you add your billing details. These are optional. Then Nigeria with address. I'll go with Lagos. Sorry. Yes, thank you. Okay, my phone number, email. Okay, the customer also has the option of having a different shipping address. Then other notes, that is notes the customer will have to send to you on their order, which is also optional. So after that is done, I don't know why this is taking time to load. I don't know why it's taking time to load. Okay, while that is loading, I'll just go ahead and cover other payment method. So that's checked PayPal and Paystack. So let's just check. Let's see if I don't use Stripe, so I may not really. But let us just check it. You see, so Stripe is enabled. Only allowing credit card and all. Okay. Charge time, we can charge. Okay. I don't actually really know how Stripe work, but let me just disable it and save my changes. Let me try to refresh this page. I don't know why it's not actually. Okay, I think that's pretty the basic things we need to get our WooCommerce running, and every order you receive and it's completed will be listed here, but here you don't have any order yet, so the list will be empty. The list will be empty, and you can check your customers list. There is everyone that has visited your store and placed and place an order. You have their list here and the amount they have ordered and the total amount they spent in your store. Then you can also add coupons, manage your coupons here. So you can create a coupon code for each of your products, here. So you define and you can generate code here, and describe the code here. So you define the discount using percentage, but mostly it's usually percentage, or you can use a fixed product discount or percentage discount, and you also define the expiry date here, and the amount, the coupon amount, let's say 300 naira. So if you want to allow free shipping for that particular coupon, that is when the coupon is attached to that, is added to that product or to that card, then to that product, then the person can ship that product for free. And you can also define the usage description, that is the minimum spend and the maximum spend and all that. So you can actually define the coupon usage for a particular product, and you can exclude some products. You can add it to a particular category, and you can exclude it for a particular category. Then after all that is done, you can publish that coupon. So I think those are the basic things you need for your WooCommerce. But most of these things are just things you set once. The only aspect you need to always visit recently may just be your product section, checking your product, editing some particular products, and adding some new features to your products. Adding some new features to your product. I don't know why this one is not loading. So first thing I want to do is to go into my customizer. Okay, here in my customizer, I'll go into WooCommerce. Then okay, these are the different things I can customize. So let me check general first, that is the general layout of the store. of the store, just like we store the general layout for your post archive when we are talking about post and all. So you can have the full width, and you can have the sidebar layout too. If you want a sidebar or not, you can pretty much add a sidebar, but your store already has a default. And we're going to, let me click this. I'm going to our store. It also already has a default sidebar here, the left sidebar here. So that's that about the general. Then we have the product catalog. That is this product catalog here. The container is default. The default is with a I think is no. I think it's boxed. I'm coming. Let me set the box. Okay, this is boxed. Let me check content boxed. Okay, let me just put our default. I think default is full with content. Then the sidebar is the left sidebar. This, then the shop layout, the shop card design. So you can go with different design. Okay, this is the other design. That is a single product card design. It can either be in this first design or this second design. This is the second design, and this is the first design we had. So this is the first design, that was the second design. So really not much difference, just that these tags here are actually on the image themselves. So that's really the change. And you can also increase or decrease your column, that is the product columns here. Product columns here, it can be 2, it can be 1, it can be 4. So you can increase it to 4. It can be 4, it can be 3. And how many products per page? There's a pagination, so you don't actually bother if all your products are not displaying on a single page. So there's a pagination for you to go into different pages of your products. So how many products per page? You can make it 9, you can make it 12, depending on the number on your choice actually. So this is 12 actually. 12 products. So the custom width of the shop archive content, you can reduce the width or increase the width. But I think you may not actually see the change because of the layout, the container layout you have put. So I'll just set it to default. Then shop page display. What would it display? To show all products. You can also set it to show the categories and also show the product and category. So you can make it show the products and also define their category. So to show all products and also define their categories. So but initially it was only showing a particular product. It was not telling us the category. Oh, sorry. That's not the difference. The difference is in the categories are also listed with the products. Sorry, like this here. This is the grocery category, the juice category, listed together with the products. Listed together with the products. But the ideal thing is just to show you your products. Show only your products. Then how do you want it to be sorted? Although anybody viewing can change the sorting here, and you can also set the default sorting here. So it may not matter because people can actually change it. So what do you want to show in a simple shop card or a products card? I want to show the category, and you can also hide that. When you hide that, don't show the category. You don't show the category, and you do not actually, you don't want to hide the title of the product, because that's what they identify the product with. You can hide the ratings too. The ratings too, you can may not want to hide the price. I think the title and the price are the important thing you want to leave, and you can also show a short description of the product, and also add and show the add to cart button. Okay, so but ideally you may not actually want to show the short description because of the space. So you can either choose to hide or show the add to cart button in the product cart, in a simple product cart. So I'll add the add to cart button, then go back. Yeah, now this is a single product page. Let me wait for this to finish loading and try to click on a product. Okay, yeah, let me try to click on a product. So this is just a single product. Like when I click on any product here, the single page it gives me this page here. So this is where I can customize it. So no sidebar, and you can also add a sidebar to it. You can add a left sidebar to it. Actually, depending on your choice. Actually depending on your choice, but I remove the sidebar. So the structure, you can also determine the structure here. The title, you want to leave that. The rating, that is, do you want the page to show the rating of the product, then the price of the product, a short description, then the add to cart option. So you can also determine the button width here. You can determine the button width here. So and the meta data and the meta description. Okay, so let's show that. Then you can also decide to show the category of the product, and also the payments that are available, for that product. Payment that are available for that product. So the payment available for that product. Here is the category. You can also show the payment available for that product, and you can also enable the breadcrumb. I explained breadcrumb the other day. That is also a navigation list of your page. So this is the breadcrumb, and you can also enable shipping text. Shipping text, that is either free shipping or not. Just you can disable that. So you can also have a sticky add to cart, that is, as you scroll through the page, the add to cart button becomes sticky, something like this. Becomes sticky, something like this. As you scroll through it will bring it out. You can have something like this. So I think that's that about a single product page. But actually the solution is given to you entirely by WooCommerce. That is the page handle, the arrangement of page handle by WooCommerce. So you can also change the cart button text. That is, when you are in your cart, what do you want the checkout button to look like, or what text do you want to appear on the checkout? You still leave it at that. Then the checkout, what information do you need, and just those information I feed out here. Here something here. The information here, which one do you want to be optional or required, or to hide? You can hide any of them. So, and the privacy policy page, you can actually go with the default one that is given with the template, but these are actually the list of all your pages with the templates, or you can actually create your own policy page. Then you can also set your terms and condition page. So then your policy, this is where you set your policy if you have any for your store. So I think that's that. That miscellaneous. Okay, this is just enable quantity plus or minus. That is, I think in your single product page, to increase the product quantity or to reduce it. Then product images, that is the image width of your product. The image width of this your product, and the thumbnail width. So you can set and edit your image sizes there. Then the store notice, that is when you go to the store, this is the notice that the person finds there, but defaultly this is the note. But you can change it. You can change it, and you can enable it or just disable. Or just disable. So this is the note. They are the head of the page. You can enable or disable it. That's if you need to drop any notes, especially maybe for some time also. So that's about the WooCommerce customization and the WordPress customizer. So that's that. So the next thing I want to do, let me publish this, is to go into Elementor and try to see what we can do with our products in Elementor. Or so actually, because this is actually entirely built with Elementor, so you can edit any part, but I won't be going over editing it because we have looked at editing with Elementor and all. so I may not be changing anything really, but I just want to explain the product aspect here. So these products are the settings of this product lookout are what we actually set in our customizer. We just added it here in Elementor by using a short code. So this is a short code for your product. A short code for your product. You can actually copy this and paste it at any aspect of your website, and you can define. Let me try to add a new section here. Add a new column here. So let me search for short code. So you can add different short code. I can say products. But I think you should get short code from your so adding short code like this, just write product within your square bracket to bring out all your products first, and you can streamline it. So that's one aspect of adding your list of products to your page. And I think you can apply this here. Then you can also add, I think Elementor Pro allows us to please finish it. Actually, you can also filter those products with the short code based on a particular category also. So I think there's a product yeah, this here. But let's allow this to finish loading. So let me try to just add a new section. Then I'll try to search for products. So I think this is made available for us because of the WooCommerce, the Elementor Pro we installed. So you can define, so it will still give us the same results. But here you can actually define the number of columns you want. You can make it 3. Number of rows. Number of rows you want. Here we have 4 rows. You can just make it 2. So depending on the number you want, and you can allow for pagination or not, something like this, pagination or not. So just the same thing you have with your sections and all. You can edit the styling and the rating, the price, the color, the typography, and all. You can edit them, and the button too, the lookout of the button, and all. You can edit them with these product elements. Yeah. So I think that's pretty much it. But okay, let's try to do some styling. Image, you can make you can add border to your image, and you can add radius to your image. Let's add 30 pixels, something like this. So you can increase the spacing between the image and other contents. The title, the title, you can change the text of the title to something around this. So you can also increase the spacing, the rating to the star color. Let's pick something around the yellows, around this place. So this is a star color, that is when it is filled, and you can choose the empty color to be this. So when the star is filled, it has this color. So you can increase the size or reduce the size to your taste. You can adjust size to your taste and also add spacing to it, like that. Then the price too, you can change the color to your taste. Then the font too, you can also adjust the font and the styling and everything, the letter spacing and the word spacing. Then the button, it takes the default button of the theme or the global color and the theme color. It takes that, but you can actually adjust it here. You can adjust it here, the normal, then the over, then the border color, you can add border to it. So I'll just remove that. So this is just to show you that you can edit this product section. So let me try to increase the color. Let me move the column for. So you can also change the query. The default query here is the latest product. It shows us the latest products. You can filter the product by the sales, that is product on sales. It will only display the product that are on sales. Then display featured products. There's a place you can also, okay, we'll go back to product listing and show you how to add a product to add a product to your featured products section. Then manual selection, that is, you can have the manual selection, that is, you search for the product and add it. Then you can include by the author, then the term too. The term too can be by category. So the product category groceries. So it will really show us product that are in that category. So this here is showing us that anything you define here to include that product, and anything you define here to exclude that product from this list here. So that's just that about how to work with your products in Elementor. And you can pretty display this on any page, as long as you can edit that page with Elementor. As long as you can edit that page with Elementor. And other things you can add that are related to your product are, let me just try to search products. Okay, and WooCommerce breadcrumb, you can add it to your page. WooCommerce pages, images and all. How to cart, that is the button and all. The rating, you can add that too. I think all these are made available to us by Elementor Pro. So that's that. I don't want to make this video really long, so I will update my changes and I think we can stop here. But before that, I just want to show us, let me exit here and show us how to add a product to your featured products list. So I'll go on that product here. Yeah, So I'll go on that product here. This is the featured option here. This star here is the featured option here. So you can feature a product or just disable. So I clicked on it, and that product is added to my featured products. And I can remove this just by clicking it. By toggling this star here, I can feature a product or unfeature it. So that's that. So I think I will be stopping here for today. Thank you very much for